Hey you guys, this is Coach Yolanda. For those of you who've only known me a short time, it is great to have you to the team. I hope you guys are using this support group to your advantage. I also wanted to make this video to kind of share some thoughts that I had with you guys. I know today's Wakeful Wednesday. It is kind of late. It's lunchtime, but hopefully the words that I have to share with you can sort of bring you some insight and self-awareness to your thoughts and use it for your journey. When we think of doubt, self-doubt, we often associate two words with it. We probably don't really think about it most of the time. However, I've had a lot of thinking to do, and that's a long time. Anyway, the two words that come up in mind when I think of self-doubt is fear, and the second one is trust. Those two words prevent us from being happy. We fear to trust ourselves most of the time because we're scared that we're going to let ourselves down. Usually when we let ourselves down, that's the biggest emotion, the highest emotional anger that we feel. Whereas when we are mad at someone else, it's easy to be mad at them because they're the ones that are making the excuses, or they're the ones to blame. However, when we look at ourselves, we don't trust ourselves. We expect we have higher expectations of who we think we should be or what we should do in certain circumstances, if that makes sense. It's easier to put trust in someone else because it's easy to blame someone else. But when we put trust in ourselves and what we're capable of doing, that sort of creates like, just a higher expectation. And usually we fear, if this makes sense, I'm hoping this makes sense. Usually we fear to trust ourselves. We're always scared of letting ourselves down because we're the ones that have to face the mirror every single day. We're the ones that has to live with the guilt, even though it's really guilt driven. You shouldn't blame anything or be hard on yourself because this is a journey. This is not something that you should be fighting with. This is your mentality. Your mentality could be either your biggest ally or your worst enemy. And what you make it is what your outcome's gonna be. If you make it an ally, you're going to get good results. You're going to be happy in life. You're going to be confident. You're going to overcome obstacles and those sort of things. You make it your enemy, you are always fearing yourself. You're fearing of getting better. You're fearing that you're not going to do as good as the next person because you're constantly comparing yourself to someone else. You're scared that you're going to let yourself down. You're scared that you're not good enough. Point blank. So when you think of pushing forward, getting to that goal, think, I trust myself. There is no such thing as the truth. The truth is found within us. We just have to dig deep and look there. Fear, overcome that obstacle of fear to trust yourself, to go beyond the limits that you're supposed to. This is your journey. Make it the best that you've got. This is your story, your life, your chapter. No one else is here to judge you. The only one that's judging you is you. So let your guard down. Overcome that obstacle of fear. Trust yourself. Trust the process, trust that you can do it, and trust that it's gonna happen. Because the more positive you think that it's gonna happen, it will happen. And I promise you, the more you live by that motto, the easier it gets day by day. You won't feel guilty about that cheat day you had. You won't feel guilty about that little workout that you missed. This is you. To live for today, not for yesterday. Don't fear the past because you're scared, if you're not trusting yourself, because you're scared that you're going to repeat what history has to offer, what history has done, not offer, because past doesn't have anything to offer. Today has a lot more for you to offer. Take it, grab it, yank it, and go with it. This is your journey, no one else's.
keep push and play.